as we have discussed a lot of type of joins over here, whether it be a left join, right join, outer join, inner join, left outer join, left inner join, and many more things. Now, what I am going to study or what we are going to study, is there any other join which are different from those which we have studied so far? So, if you remember that when I discussed about joins, I said that there is an inner join which we know now. Inner join is used to combine data which is common between both the tables or multiple tables which are being used. Outer join is combining all the data from all the tables which has been mentioned, no matter if it is a match or not. Cross join is something which we have to study. Left join is combining all the data from the left table and matching data from the right. Natural join is something which we have to study again, and set join is also we have to study. Now we also know what is the right join. It is combining all the data, or it is collecting all the data from the right table and only matching from the left. So what we have to do over here with respect to cross join, natural join, and set join. So let us understand over here. So first of all, let's try and discuss out a natural join. Now, as the name suggests, natural. As the name suggests, natural. Now, what is the meaning of natural? Natural means you naturally find something over here. So, natural join, what it does? Natural join is a type of join which people say that it behaves like in a join, but no, it doesn't behave like in a join at all instances. Now, natural join is a type of join which searches itself. Now, what is the meaning of searches itself? Which means they don't require any joining condition. Now, what's the joining condition? You remember that we write on table1 dot column is equals to table2 dot column. That's a joining condition which we give. So, natural join will combine the data very similar to inner join, but it has certain requisites, it has certain requirements, and it has certain behavior to be followed. So, natural join combines data naturally from multiple tables without any joining condition. Now, what does it say? It will not require any joining condition to be there. There is no joining condition required. It will naturally go and search for the data for the same over here, and then it will try to generate or get it into the result cell. So for that, let's say I have table where I have ID, where I have name, I have age as table 1, and I have table 2. Let's say I have student ID, I have the course on which they have been allocated. Right? So I have ID as 101. I have name as, let's say, my name I insert, and I have age as 30. Now, student ID over here, let's say the student ID is 101, and I'm doing a course of what? SQL. Now, let's say there are few more students, and I write it as Rashi, age is 23, 103. Let's say this is Raj, and this is 25. Let's say 104. This is Hitesh, and this is 26, and 103 is doing the course of, let's say, Python. So this is the data. If I want to combine these two tables, T1 and T2, with the help of natural join, how does a query will be written? So in order to write the query for natural join, what I have to do, I have to write select, I can write star from the table 1. What is the table 1 over here? T1, which is definitely which table of mine? A left table. And then instead of writing inner, outer, right what we have discussed so far, I'll write something called as natural. So natural join. So when I write natural join, it will ask for T2, that is a table 2, and I'll write this is a right table. You don't have to write this is left and right. I'm just writing it for your simplification. And when I try to write on as a joining condition, it will throw me an error because no joining condition is required. If I try to write using, it's still a joining condition and it will not be required. It will throw an error. So my query is formulated only till here. That is this. So what happens when I go over here, when I do and when I write this table? It will go to T1, it will go to T2 and it will naturally find. What is the meaning of naturally find? It will go and itself find, is there any common column between them? So here ID not matching, name not matching, age not matching, student ID. Here there is no student ID, course not matching. So there is no match found between them. That's what we can see. So when no match is found, it should give us blank result, error or anything. It performs a slight different way. That is, when no match is found, it behaves like what? A cross join. So when no matching column is found, no matching column is found, it will behave like what join? A cross join. But let's say instead of ID, it was a student ID. It saw that yes, there is a match between them. Now it's just a rough scenario that instead of ID, it was a student ID. Then there is matching column found. So matching column found is there, and what we will do if the matching column found is there. Now this matching is not only with respect to the name, but the values within should also be matching. So inner join, if the name of the column and the values in them is also matching, then it will perform an inner join. As you can see in this, student ID and student ID was matching. So it will go in this table 101, 102, yeah, 101, 101, yes. 102 not there, 103 yes, and that will show a result set very similar to what? A inner join. But it is naturally going and finding the data in order to join these fields. Why? Because natural join goes naturally. There is no joining condition required. So many people call that it works like inner join. No, there are possibilities, there are scenarios, and how does a natural join works and reacts in terms of giving us the outcome related to certain queries. So earlier people used to use natural join a lot because they used to think, okay, when two tables are there, the column name is going to same. But there were certain instances where the column name amongst the shared columns are different. So at that time, natural join was failing and it was giving every time a cross join result, which was giving a lot of entries, and that need to be avoided. For that, they came up with an approach of inner join, where I can mention the joining condition, but in natural join, I cannot mention the joining condition. So this is all about natural join over here. I discuss cross join, that what is cross join, so that you get a more clearer idea that what it is actually. So we can perform practically what is natural and cross join and understand the result set or the outcome. So the next join which we will be studying is nothing but a cross join. Now what is the meaning of cross join over here? And let us understand what does cross join means. So cross join, also known as Cartesian join. Now remember this term. What is the meaning of what? Cross join, it's a Cartesian join. So cross join is also known as what? A Cartesian join, where each entry from one table will repeat itself with each entry of the another table. So cross join or Cartesian join, where each entry of table 1, so each entry from one table repeats with each entry from another table. So it gives a Cartesian product over here. So if I want to simplify with an example, imagine that there is one table over here that is nothing but drinks. What drinks are ideally available for us to have it into the restroom? So imagine that there is a drinks table which is available, and there is, let's say, breakfast which is available, and when I am ordering, I want one drink and one breakfast combination. So drink, let's say there is tea, there is coffee, there is juice. So tea, coffee and juice. Let's say for breakfast we have poha, we have idli, we have eggs, and let's say we have oats. So I want to make one drink and one breakfast combination which is there. So what I can do, I can either order tea and poha, tea and idli, tea and eggs, and tea and oats. So every order or every record from one table can make a possible combination with every record of the another table. So how many entries I made, how many records I made, how many possible outcomes I made? 4. Now let's say if I want to see with coffee, what can I order? So with coffee I can order poha, idli, eggs and oats. So it has 4 possible outcomes. With juice, I can order poha, idli, eggs and oats. So 4 outcomes again. So 3 records over here. So 3 juices were available, 4 breakfast options were available. So what are the possible combination pairs? 3 into 4. 3 into 4 is nothing but how many pairs could be made? 12. So 12 such combinations are being made. So what was the reason behind showing this example? That each record of one table is going and making combination with each record of the another table, so that we can generate an outcome. And this is known as a Cartesian product. This is known as a Cartesian join and also known as cross join. As I said, where entry from one table repeat itself with the another entry of the another table, or record from one table repeats itself with the another record from the different table, or each record from the different table. So it will create multiple outcomes over here. So how many combinations are being made? 12 with respect to the data. So in order to write the syntax for cross join, what is a cross join? Syntax. So for syntax, or let's say the query, not the syntax, but let's say the query. So what I will do, I'll start with what? Select. Just a second. What I will do, I'll start with what? Select. Star from. Now I'll mention table 1. Now what is a table 1 which I have? Drinks. What is a table 2? Now in order to mention the table 2, I'll write what? Cross join. What is the table 2? That's breakfast, which is there. And here you have to mention the joining condition. If you don't mention it, still fine. So if I write it till here and then close it, this is what I'm going to get. Tea poha, tea idli, tea eggs, tea oats, coffee poha, coffee idli, coffee eggs, coffee oats, juice poha, juice idli, juice eggs and juice oats. That's what I'm going to get, because each record is being repeated with another record of the entire table. So here if you can see, when I say no matching column is found, it performs cross join, which means if I say that instead of this ID, student ID, it was just ID. So according to the natural join, when it is naturally going and searching for a common column to find a join, it cannot be found out over here, because there is no common column which can show a match. So what it is going to do, it is going to repeat a cross join over here. that is this entry will repeat this and this. This entry will repeat this and this. This entry will again form a combination with this, and this entry is going to again form a combination with this and this. So how many records will be made? 4 into 2. 4 into 2 is nothing but 8. So each record from table 1 repeats itself with each record of the another table to make possible combinations or pair. And this is what a cross join does. So when a natural join doesn't find any common column name based on the name and based on the natural selection or natural search, it is going to work like a cross join. And let us see with an example now that how does a cross join works. So natural join, as I said, we had tables. Let's say select star from which table do I have? Customers. So this is a customer table, and I do select star from which table? From orders table, which is there. So these are the two tables which I have. Now I know ID is a common column between them. And when I did left join, I wrote on customers.id is equals to orders.id. But here I will write select star from customers. Select star from customers, and I'll write what? Natural join. What? Orders. And if I try to say that there is a joining condition, if I write on over here, you can see on is not valid at this position, expecting the end of the line or end of the statement which was there. So on, let's say customers dot id is equals to orders.id. Now people think that it is a mistake. So orders.id, which is there. You can see you have a syntax error. What is the syntax error over here? The writing pattern must have been wrong. So on is never being used over here, and that's the reason why the writing pattern was wrong. So when I run this or execute this, can you see an inner join has performed? Why? Because ID as a common field was found between them, and the result which we got from an inner join, the same result is being shown over here. Now, if I do a natural join when the column names are not same, let's say select star from products, which is there. Now product name, products table and customers table doesn't have anything in common. So if I want to do is, let's say select star from products, and if I write natural join, what? Customers. I take customers, and there is nothing in common over here. And when I execute it, can you see this? That there are n number of records. Each entry has been repeated itself. Can you see this? So each entry has been repeated itself n number of times. That was a cross join. So each entry from one table is repeating itself with each entry of the another table in order to generate the outcome. So there are many outcomes generated. So can you see 49 rows are being given in the outcome, and that's how cross join works. If two tables who are asked to naturally join doesn't have anything in common, so it will not give us error, it will not give us blank result, it will perform what? A cross join. That this was about natural join. I hope it's clear. Now let us focus on the cross join example, and let us see how does cross join works. I know that I want to mention this data for each entry or each order which is being placed. So if I like select star from which table, let me take it as orders, and here instead of natural I'll write what? Cross join. What I want to give over here is nothing but the products table. So here you can see each product is repeating itself with respect to each order which has been placed. So this is how cross join works. Now as people say that can I write on condition? Yes, you can write on condition over here. So on orders dot id. PID equals to products dot P underscore ID. So here if you can see, when I write on as a joining condition, it's not behaving like a cross join, it is behaving like an inner join. So in cross join, if you don't write any joining condition, it can work like a cross join where the Cartesian products are being mentioned. But if you mention any joining condition, it will work like an inner join for us. So this was a cross join, and when I can use a cross join, let's say I'll create a table, company, and let's say company name. I'll create it with one column, C name, which is there, and it's what? It's a varchar, 100 characters, and I say it's a varchar, and yes, that's it. No need to do it. So I ran this. I do insert into company. Insert into company. I know one value is there, so I'll write values over here, and I'll write xyz.com, which I have mentioned, and this is being written. So if I do select star from company, so it is showing me this. If I want to repeat the same name to all the customers who have placed orders or who are about to place orders, let's say I do select star from customers cross join, let's say orders which are there, it will do this. Instead of cross join orders, I can write cross join what? Products. So it will do what? Cross join what? The products which are there. So here you can see, products in company. Yes. So here you can see each data is being associated with the name of the company. So this is how I can do. Now, if I say that I want all the details from the customers table, so how I will do it? Customers dot and star. So all the data from the customers table would be gathered over here. So only customers related data you can see in those queries. So this is how cross join is working. If you want the company name, so company name, C name, let's see company का नाम क्या है, C name correct है, C name from company. So here you can see this is what it is showing. So the company name of each individual is also being shown. So selective data is being shown into your cross join. So this was all about natural join and cross join, and how both of them could be helpful in terms of implementing and writing certain criteria and conditions with respect to the data. So I hope we are clear with what is a natural join and what is a cross join.